Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day that we come to really take time to check in, to find our bodies, to find our breath, to bring our breath in, and to perhaps maybe even soften and open your heart a bit. I've been working with the idea of spaciousness all throughout this month, and that's really what we're going to try to cultivate in this practice as we move a bit, as we breathe a bit, as we come to our seat of meditation. This awareness and this opening of our hearts, letting everything in, no matter what, right? And that's a practice. Indeed, it is. So go ahead. We'll start in a comfortable seat. You can be in on the ground in a seated position, or you can be here in your chair if you want to start at your desk. Walk your hands back. So on a chair, you would just grab the back of the chair, the seat of the chair. If you're on the ground, you're going to tense your fingers back there, tense your fingers, and just start to open up through the upper chest as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest. Exhale it through your nose and drop your chin down to your chest. We'll do this a few times. In through the nose, fill up. Exhale, empty, empty, empty through your nose. Drop your chin to your chest. And let's go again. Inhaling, filling up. Deep breath. This time, exhale it through your mouth. Empty, 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 empty it all. Good. Bring your gaze forward. Open your heart. Draw your shoulder blades together. Feel the strong core holding you and lifting you up there. So you're in a really, really powerful seat. Go ahead now and put the soles of the feet on the ground. So you root the feet down. Welcome, welcome. Drop your hands back behind you. If it's appropriate, you can turn your fingers towards your hips. You can turn your fingers towards your hips. In a chair, you can be doing this too, grabbing the seat of the chair, press down through the feet. And as you inhale, lift up your chest and heart lift. Exhale, soften yourself right back down. So you don't have to go very far here. Inhale, rising up, fill up. Big breath, exhale and release. Drop your chin to your chest. A few more like that. Inhale, rising up. Feel this openness in the upper chest and your heart. Push down through your feet. Exhale and empty, empty, empty. One more time, just like that. Inhaling, up, up, up you go. Big breath, exhale and empty, empty, empty. Go ahead and walk your feet out. So if you're in a chair, you can do this too. Heels down onto the ground, sit nice and tall. You're upright in this position. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. Lift, lift, lift. So even in a forward bend, cactus your arms. We have a sense of opening up through the chest. So lead with your heart as you take this forward bend, trying to get your ribs to float up and over your thighs, collarbones stay nice and open. And then if you're on the ground, you can reach for the outer edges of your feet, or you can just grab the ankles wherever you are, and then exhale and drop your chin and drop your chest and breathe into your body. Breathe spaciously into your body. So welcome all. So happy you're here today. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. We're working with an open heart, even in a forward bend. Can you feel that energy? Can you feel that energy? Go ahead and gently roll yourself all the way back up. Shrug your shoulders. Deep breathing. Deep breathing here. Feel that energy. Feel that energy. We're going to transition now. We're going to start to flow here through cat and cow. Now, you can do this on the ground. That's where I'm going to be for this, or you can choose to do it standing. So I'm coming onto my hands and knees. I happen to have my cushion here to use as a support for my knees. So hands down, right? Spread your 10 fingers nice and wide. Open up. Make sure today we're working with spaciousness all month. Actually, we're working with spaciousness. You have enough energy and enough space front to back, from your shoulders back to your hips. Spread your fingers. Inhale, look forward, collarbones are wide, chest is open. Exhale, keep the opening of the chest, even as you round here. You feel your navel pulling back to your spine. And go, go, go. Inhaling forward, fill your body. If you're doing this standing, you can have your hands on your thighs. lift that chest and exhale and round. So really focusing today, again, on the upper chest. Feel your breath, exhale. Inhale, focusing really on the heart. So this whole area in our physical practice is considered, right, the spacious heart. And even here between the shoulder blades, like the back heart, right, opening up. Can feel that energy. Inhaling. Exhaling, really drop your head. Let gravity take the head, relaxing through the back of the head and the neck, just opening up. Stay here now. Keep your head down and start to circle into your hips. Start to circle into your hips and just finding your way. I set my gaze forward now as I'm doing this, kind of exploring the body. Roll the hips around, breathing. So we pay attention to the physical, right? Through the shoulders to the hips. This helps us to have the strength and the opening, enough space and support to actually work with that opening of your heart. Inhale, look forward, chest is open, and exhale and go ahead and sit back, sit back. So on the ground, I'm going to keep my knees together today to take a more traditional child's pose. Let your head and forehead drop. If you're in your chair, you can just drape your body over right the front of your thighs. Let your arms come alongside and soft shoulders. Deep breaths into the upper chest. Feel your breath. Can you get it to go underneath the arms? Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Good. Use your breath and come up slow, slow, slow. So if you're on the ground here, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the head down onto the ground, just the crown of the head. Now you can do this standing, so you could use your chair as the floor, right? So drop the crown of your head down onto the ground. Use your breath, take your arms and reach them to the sky. Interlace your hands or just keep reaching your arms. If you can find the interlace, you can draw your shoulder blades together and kind of push forward and back on the crown of the head. Don't put a lot of weight in the head. Try to keep it nice and light and just feel that open space in your shoulders. Using your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then gently drop the hands down. Go ahead and lift your heart, lift your chest. Walk your hands way forward. If you're standing, you can reach for the edge of your chair and crawl your hands way forward. Pull your hips back, tense your fingers. This too, even this, we're doing a lot of forward bend heart opening, right? Can you see if you can keep that heart open here? So in order for me to do that, it really requires an energy from your core. Your front ribs are lifting. And I just kind of sink and slump down. There's a sense of perhaps a little compression there. If you lift up, feel the breath, feel the breath. Good, use your breath. We'll transition now to stand for all of us. If you're on the ground and transitioning through a downward facing dog feels good. Pull those hips up and back. Sense of openness in your chest, in your heart. How about the back of the legs? You can crawl your hands, walk your hands back to your feet. Let your head hang heavy, surrendering here into the forward bend. Grab hold of your outer upper arms and then sway the body from side to side. Let go here, let go. Just swaying and opening. Feel the breath. Let the arms, the side waist feel open and spacious. Release your arms. Go ahead and slowly and gently roll yourself all the way up. Good. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Few moments like this, really cultivating. Again, this practice this day is about this, the openness in our chest, the openness in our heart. Bring your thumbs right underneath your armpits and you can kind of dig around in there a little bit. There's a lot of lymphatic energy underneath the arms. Go ahead and lift your chest, keep things flowing, lift your heart. Exhale and take some bobbles of the head. So bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder, left ear towards your left shoulder. Just try to keep that lift in your chest. We're really physically helping our whole shoulder girdle here, this whole area, right? Open up and stay lifted. Sometimes in my work life, in my practice, I feel this sense of heaviness. I kind of release down. So just notice that. Open yourself up. Open yourself up. Feel that energy here. Take your arms out to the side. Palms are facing up to the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up. Turn your palms forward. Lift the sternum. Lift the sternum. Belly strong. Chest is strong. Lean back a bit. Open your arms now. Lead with your heart as you go down. Keep the chin and chest lifted. Lead with the chest as you come into a forward bend. Releasing the head now completely. Again, come up halfway. You're leading with your heart. Exhale, back down. Right hand goes to the left shin, left arm up to the sky. Float it up to the sky. Now, put your hand gently on your shoulder, on that left shoulder, and see if you can open and spin and open from the heart here. Left arm can go up to the sky. Straighten that left leg. You'll get a good stretch through the whole side body. You might even feel that underneath your arm. Exhale and gently release. Take a deep breath here. Empty it all out. Left hand to right shin. Right arm goes up. Now, again, bend that right arm. Put your hand on your shoulder. Open up the chest. Open up the chest. Lean back. You might feel your shoulder blades drawing towards one another. Deep breathing in. Straighten that left leg. Right leg nice and strong. Deep breath. Exhale and gently release. Let your head hang heavy. Let go. Press down into the ground and rise up. Slow, steady. Use your breath. Arms to the side. Chest is open. Palms meet at the top. Exhale your hands here to heart center. Slip the hands back behind you. An interlace of your hands. If that's not accessible to you, maybe put your hands here on your, just above the rim of your pelvis. You can push the heels of your hands into your hips. Interlace your hands, draw your shoulder blades together. Nice deep breath here. Excuse me, breathing, right? You feel that energy. Let your head and neck relax. I like to check in with my posture here. Align your feet. Make sure your feet are aligned straight across there. Pelvic floor is strong. Where is the head? Now feel that. The head sometimes is pitching way forward. Just notice that in this position. Lean back. The head wants to be really sitting right on top of your shoulder, right on top of your shoulder. So it's not forward. The ears, right? You can use the alignment of your ears to find that. Draw your shoulder blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Use your breath. Take a giant step forward with your right foot. And left foot goes back. Stay on the ball of the left foot today. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Go ahead and bend the back knee, bend the front knee, and then straighten the back leg. Do that a few times. Bend the back knee, and then straighten the back knee. Keep your heart open. I'm going to step that front foot forward just a little bit more. I have a little bit more space, it appears. Use your breath. Float your arms out to the side. And arms go up. I know that I can have a little bit more space because my knee was tracking forward. So if that's happening for you, take time to lengthen the stance. Take your arms up. Keep your chest open. Put your hands underneath your armpits if you wish to lift that chest. Feel that energy. Feel it through the back of the neck and notice what it does. It kind of lightens the load there. We're in a balanced position. I'm kind of wobbling as I'm here, breathing. Put your arms up. Deep breath in. And then exhale, just come down. You're going to put your hands to the inside of your front foot. Walk your hands over to the left side of the mat and then take your feet out nice and wide. You don't need to be practicing on a mat. So it would just be the left side. Use your breath. Go bending one knee, bending the other. Even in this, like we're more focused here now as we're in this wide-legged stance on the pelvis, on the lower back area. But can you explore this with an open heart? And today, walking the hands forward so the spine becomes a bit flat and open, right? Using your breath, right hand down, left arm floats open. Open the chest. Open the chest. Feel your breath. Exhale. Left hand down, right arm open. So it's not just the arm that's opening, the whole heart, right? Filling your body. Exhale and release. Let your head go. Let go, let go, let go. Walk your hands back up onto the top of your thighs. Use your breath. Straighten the legs. Shrug your shoulders. Heel toe your feet in. Be intentional about that, right? Really Paying attention, awareness, practice, mindfulness practice, what's happening at the soles of your feet. Take your hands back. If you had an interlace, change that interlace. The opposite index finger is on top, so draw your shoulder blades together. Deep breathing. Big step forward with your left foot. Now, last time I noticed that I had to be a little bit more generous with my steps, so I'm going to just take the time to do that. Lengthen that left foot forward. Go onto the ball of your back foot. The heel is not down in this instance. Bend the front knee, bend the back knee, straighten. Lift your chest. Bend your back knee, bend your front knee, lift your chest. Feel that energy right through. Good. Keep the back knee straight now. Bend your front knee. Float the arms up. You know that you need a little bit more space. If that knee tracks forward there, keep your arms lifted and lean back and really celebrate this. I'm going to put my hands again underneath my armpits to lift that chest. All this strength here, the belly, right through the center of your heart. Deep breathing. Float the arms back up. Use your breath. Pitch yourself forward, hands to the inside of that front foot. Walk your hands to the right side now and widen your legs. Let your head hang heavy. Right now, my feet are parallel. Right? I'm really trying to keep the legs in alignment, to explore the hips, bending one knee, bending the other knee. The fullness of your breath. Taking a little cat and cow, right? It all works together. If the spine is feeling spacious, if the spine is feeling open, the heart can really feel really supported and secure. Right hand down, left arm open up to the sky. Open the chest, not just the arm. The whole chest is spinning to the sky. Exhale and gently release. Let your head hang heavy for a moment. Let go. Turn and twist and open, and heart is full here. Breathing in and out. Exhale, releasing. Let your head hang heavy. Mouth and jaw are soft. Curl your hands back up onto your thighs and then gently rising back up. Shrug your shoulders. Heel, toe, the feet in. Heel, toe, the feet in. And turn to stand forward in Tadasana. You can bring your big toes to touch now. Fingers float underneath your armpits just for a moment. Lift up and just feel the energy, feel the body. Palms come alongside you. Shoulder blades are nice and soft and here now. Right? Maybe you're feeling really open today. And maybe not. Maybe the heart feels a little heavy, or maybe your chest is constricted a bit. Just notice. Using your breath. Good. It's part of this mindfulness practice. Shake it out is to pause long enough, just to pause, right? To pause long enough, shake out your feet, to be able to tune in and notice what is happening, right? Tune in and notice what is happening. Good. We're going to come back down onto our seat. I'm going to come onto the ground. Again, if you'd like to stay in a chair, you could do this. Use your breath. We're going to bring the left knee up into your chest. Let's bring the left knee up into your chest and feel the breath here. Try to keep the openness in your heart as you're doing this. Take that left foot and cross it over. So if you're in a chair, you can do the same thing, right? So it's kind of a crossed over shin to thigh there. Lift nice and strong and tall. Heart is open. Flex through the right foot. Lift your arms up. Now we're going to take our hands back just like we began the practice. Lift, get a nice opening in your spine. Keep pressing down through that right thigh, that right leg, the foot. Lift your right arm up. Or that actually, this would be the left leg. Lift the right arm up and then turn and twist. We're turning and twisting. And feel the energy here. Open heart. You explore it here. Explore it on the front of the chest. Explore it here in the back of the chest. Keep your flow of breath moving through your body. Inhaling, shoulders down. See if you can relax into this shape, this form. Marichi Asana is the name of it in the practice of yoga. A proud sage, open-hearted, strong, and centered. Inhale, bring your arms back up to the sky and do the twist. Exhale, float your arms alongside and shrug your shoulders. Left leg goes out. Give it a little shake. Bend the right knee into your chest. So I like to use, right? I'm using my hands around my front shin to lift up the heart, right? To lift up the spine, get a lot of space there. Cross that right foot over, nice and full. Bring your hands back behind you. The chest is lifted. Try to maintain that as you twist. The left arm goes up and then maintain that opening. Sometimes we collapse into these forms. See if you can open into it and using, right? Using the body as leverage to expand. And how do you know if you're doing this properly? Are you breathing, right? Are you breathing? Feel the sense of opening through the spine, through the upper chest, right out through the crown of the head, and lots of deep, mindful breaths in and out. Good. Come back up to the center, reach your arms up, float the arms down. Shoulder shrug, undo that crossing of the legs. Go ahead now, we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. This pose is called Tarassimo. So you can, again, you can do this in a chair. You kind of bring the legs out in front of you. Put your hands on your shin, get nice and tall. Energy is going from the crown, right? From the tailbone all the way up through the heart center. We're just going to flow here. We're going to pitch ourselves forward, shin to chest. We did this to begin the practice. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Spaciousness. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Circle into the hips. Creating space, right? Creating space. Sometimes we get stuck in our bodies. Again, the mind does what it does. It's pretty wonderful about that, right? Sometimes you're really concentrated and focused on a particular project or a particular moment in life, and we don't pay so much attention to our body. This is the opposite. We're really paying attention, right? We're being completely mindful and aware of how the body is flowing in these moments and feeling our breath. Put your arms open. Can you get a sense, open and up to the sky, that there's an openness in your chest? And again, we're going to take a forward bend here. You can kind of hook your arms underneath, right? You're underneath your legs here. If you're in a chair, it'd be like this. You're kind of hooking your arms under, and then open chest, open heart to flow forward and just take a forward bend. Let go. I'm on the ground. I've turned my fingers, my palms to the earth. Spaciousness, spaciousness. Working to cultivate an open heart. And this is our natural state, right? That sense of openness. The heart is an incredible organ in the body. No one knows its full capacity. Inhale, gently rise back up. Not even the poets know, right? We can bring in, we have this amazing capacity just to open ourselves up to this moment, to this presence. Go ahead and bring your legs forward, give them a shake, Prepare your seat for meditation now. Again, I'm on the ground, so I'm gonna take a moment to arrange the hips. Put your hands, whatever seat you're in. If you're seated in your chair, again, put your thumbs underneath your armpits and lift that beautiful heart. Pay attention to the posture, to the positioning of your head. This all goes with this openness. Grab the tops of your ears for a moment and gently tug. There's a lengthening through the back, through the cervical spine. There's a gentle drop of your chin, very gentle. It does not tuck down and in. It's just very subtly turning down, and begin to soften your eyes. And stay like this for a moment. Just let the gaze get really soft. You can go ahead and release your hands. They'll either go down or up today. You'll know however you landed is perfect. Let it be organic to you. Bring the thumb and index finger to touch if that is appropriate, and just be here now. And breathe into that heart space. Breathe into the front of your chest and the front of your throat. Breathe into the back of the neck and the place between your shoulder blades. Breathe into that space. Breathe into that space that is underneath the arms, lifting up and feeling the light, the energy. So by using the tool of our breath, we can create, right? We can create the perfect moment to open our hearts. And just keep breathing. Just keep being. And invite your beautiful mind to stay here. Today's focus for our practice is a spacious heart. And continue to breathe, continue to focus on that heart space, and just be with whatever comes up. Be with whatever comes up. Maybe your heart is a bit heavy today. Maybe it's light and free, spacious. Whatever comes up is perfect. It is. Allow. Intentionally now, be intentional with your breath. Draw it in through your nostrils and send it right into the front of your chest. That cool, beautiful, healing prana, that energy coming in, just opening up, filling that whole space, that heart space with light. Exhale, empty it out, and empty it from that heart space. Using the diaphragm to engage and to empty and push that breath out, just moving it right through, out into the world. Inhaling deep, clear breaths, healing breaths into your heart center, into the back of your heart, between the shoulder blades, the sides, that whole space. Exhale, empty, empty, empty. Go ahead now, drop your chin to your chest. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in prayer. Take a moment here. Make heart space. Just checking in for yourself on this day and this moment. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So keep your hands in a prayer and reach your arms all the way up to the sky, a deep breath. And as you exhale, open your hands and send out the light, send out the energy that you were bringing into your own body, out into the world, out into the world. May all beings be free. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. Bring your hands back together in a prayer and exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this practice this day. So glad to have you all. Jeff, good to see you again. Great to have you. Thank you, RJ. Thank you all. Enjoy this day, and yeah, a little spaciousness, right? A little spaciousness in your heart.